Enter the Ninja. But you know, Fox was supposed to do the movie, The Ninja. There was a great book at 20th Century Fox bought the right, and they want to do the movie. It's in my gene. I've been always a great athlete myself. In riding the horses and, you know, fighting, jumping, I've been always very good. So I remember that the next day, before we were doing the scene, I was just training with Mike Stone very quickly, you know, in an hour, and then I did the scene. So it's always been like that in my life. I remember when I did the first Western, they said, can you ride a horse? Yes, but I never went on a horse. But so tomorrow we check. So what I did, for instance, was the morning. In the afternoon, I went riding. So the next morning, I was ready for riding. You understand? I learn all the time very quickly. I remember one year in 1999, years before, I remember I was shooting a movie called Sahara Cross. He came on the set and he asked me if I could do a movie with him, but I was not available. So he's been always after me for a while, you know. That's the reason why I did this movie, you know. More than 10 movies with Enzo. So it's been since 40 years practically. And I'll tell you something. When he came to see me on the set, I was doing a Western with Anthony Quinn. And my hairdresser said to me, there is a young director called Enzo Castellari. He would love to come and see you. He would like to offer you a movie. So he came, and I looked at him, and I said to myself, I will never work with this guy. He was like, you know, like a boxer, you know, more than a director. So I was quite cold with him the first time. Then I was supposed to do another movie, but I didn't sign the contract. So the director said, I'm sure that you don't want to do my movie because I heard you're going to do Castellari's movies. But I'm a better director than him. So he spoke bad about Castellari. And because of that, I decided to do Castellari's movie. Just to let you know how we are. Since then, we have been doing great movies. First of all, we are great friends. And sometimes, you know, when I did movies with him, he said, can you shoot something for me? Can you do this while I'm shooting that? When we were doing Jonathan of the Bears, a Western that is a great Western. And, you know, when I did my movie as a director, I called him and said, come, I shoot for me 3 or 4 scenes. And he did. So this is our relationship. It's a great relationship. I didn't understand.
You see, I was wondering what you told me about your work in Django, that being your most iconic role.
Oh, you mean the first Django? The first Django is like I was a very young actor. I must have been about 23, 24 when Corbucci. I heard that Corbucci was going to do this Western, and Corbucci expressed the desire to meet me because he saw me in something else. We met, and then he said, he said to the producer, I would love to have this young guy as Django. Now, there were 3 producers, so 2 producers said, no, we don't want him. One wanted Mark Damon, that was an American actor, but then he became a great producer. Another producer of the same movie, he wanted a Spanish actor. So they were fighting. Finally, one producer, Manolo Bolognini, said, listen, these 3 guys, none of them have a name. They are completely unknown. So why don't we take a close-up of each of them and we go to the distribution and let's see what the distribution says. So they went to this distributor called Fulvio Frizzi of Euro International film, and they said to him, look, tell me which face you like, which one you like. And he pointed the finger on my face. That's it. That's the reason why I made Django. Anyway, I had a great fun with Corbucci. Corbucci was a director full of humor, and that's the reason why after Django I did Compañeros with him, I did The Mercenary. Corbucci was a lot of fun. He was saying to the lighting man, you know, the man who's putting the lights, the cinematographer, you have to light those blue lakes very well. That will make me do a lot of money. The blue lakes will be my eyes. You understand? So just to let you know how fun it was. And so Django, practically there was no script in a way. It was done without a script. We shot one scene before Christmas, and then we interrupted the movie for 2 weeks during the Christmas holidays. And Corbucci, with his brother, he managed to write the story, but not a script, just to write, you know, we say scaletta, one by one, this is scene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but without dialogues. And then we go to Spain, we shoot a few days in Spain, then we go back to Rome and we shoot. In the meantime, they managed to put the village full of I have a moment. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, because I slept last night. Full of mud. Oh, they put all the mud in there, and then you know, then we shot the movie. But very interesting. While we were shooting in Madrid, the director of photography, his name is Enzo Barboni, but then he became a director with the name of B.H. Klucher. He did the Trinities movies. So he had under, you know, on his arm a script of Trinity. So we were walking. He said, "Franco, I want to do a movie. But there is no shooting, but just, you know, fights. You have to do it. Please, you have to do it." I said, "Okay, Enzo, we'll talk about it. You know, we see. Let's finish this movie and then we see." So, and but then, you know what happened? That I went to America to do a musical called Camelot, and the musical, I was there for 12 months, so I couldn't do Trinity. So then he had to find an actor that looked like me. That his name is Terence Hill, and then I made this fortune, you know, because I didn't want to do it. But I mean, I didn't want to do it. They said, "Are you gonna be free after the movie that you're shooting?" I said, "Yes." Because we would like to start the movie right away, like a month and a half from now. So I said, "Okay," and so, you know, I like to work with you, and so I'll be ready to shoot the movie with you. He said, "Oh, I would like to be in the Western too. I would like to play your father." Oh, that would be great. But then he couldn't do it because, you know, he was busy in America, he couldn't do the movie. Anyway, they told me, I said, "Where is the script?" I said, "Well, the script is not ready yet, but, you know, we'll be ready." Anyway, so I go back to Rome. With Enzo, we go through the script, the original script. We didn't like it. So I said, "Enzo, what we are going to do?" "Well, you and me, we are gonna work on it and see what we would like to do." So we decided that Keoma is a half-breed. You know, half-breed means half Indian. And
This is a